For centuries, the question of whether we experience multiple lifetimes through reincarnation or have only one life has captivated humanity. Spiritual and religious traditions offer differing views on this matter. Some assert that the soul undergoes numerous births in various forms until it matures enough to break free from this endless cycle. Others believe that the soul incarnates just once and then faces eternal liberation or damnation based on its actions and beliefs in that single life. In this video, let us approach this question from a non-dual perspective, which presents a unique understanding of reincarnation. By delving into the nature of time, the illusion of individual existence, and the essence of non-duality, let us attempt to gain insights into the concept of reincarnation versus one life. Beyond linear time. The conventional notion of time as a linear progression from the past into the future is a construct of the mind. When the ego identifies with the body, it perceives the events surrounding the individual as a separate entity. However, in the state of self-realization, only an eternal present remains, an unbounded now, where the past, present, and future merge into an indivisible whole. From this understanding, the question of reincarnation versus one life loses its significance. If there is only the present moment, can we determine what happens to a soul after death, or what form it took before incarnating into this body? In the state of realization, time is seen as flowing through the body-mind, rather than the other way around. The illusion of individual existence. The illusion of a separate self is a result of the mind's identification with thoughts, emotions, and sensory experiences. Conversely, self-realization involves recognizing the illusory nature of individual existence. From this perspective, one begins to identify as the formless awareness in which all experiences arise. Consequently, the question of whether an individual soul travels through multiple bodies, or only once, becomes less relevant. To those who have pondered this question with spiritual enthusiasm, consider this. If you cannot remember your previous form in this current life, can it truly be said that the same you had those experiences? The concept of reincarnation offers solace in the idea that we have more than one chance at life. If we fail in this life, there is always the possibility of success in the next. However, this concept also strengthens our identification with the mind and fosters a sense of continuity as an individual self beyond birth and death. True self-realization involves severing the chains of identification with the body-mind. Continuity of the mind, or any mental concept for that matter, hinders us from attaining the consciousness that we truly are. The unity of consciousness. Non-duality emphasizes the underlying unity of consciousness that transcends individuality. It suggests that our essence extends beyond the confines of a single body or lifetime, pointing towards a universal consciousness from which everything arises. In this perspective, individual lives are likened to waves in the vast ocean of consciousness, rising and falling, yet ultimately inseparable from the whole. From this standpoint, each wave encompasses all the waves that have ever risen and will ever rise in the ocean. The experiences attributed to different lifetimes are simply expressions of the one consciousness, manifesting in diverse forms. In the state of realization, one reaches the serene depths of the ocean, ceasing the waving motion. With the absence of mental modifications, the question of whether we live once or multiple times loses its significance, as the universe is seen as an emanation of the mind, rather than the other way around. Transcending concepts and beliefs. Realization is a state that surpasses conceptual frameworks and beliefs, including the debate between reincarnation and one life. All such mental contemplations are ultimately recognized as mere reverberations of mental modifications. Reality cannot be fully grasped through conceptualization alone. The essence of non-duality lies in direct experiential realization, which transcends the limitation of dualistic thinking. It beckons us to inquire into the nature of our own being, to directly investigate the illusion of individuality, and to recognize the timeless awareness that is our true nature. Beyond all concepts and beyond the fluctuations of the mind lies the true self. It is futile to search for definitive answers within conceptual frameworks. Instead, strive to reach a state of oneness where all such questions dissolve and you become united with the whole. May there be peace.